Joe Parlin here. Welcome to the McJuggerNuggets Cameraman Competition. I'm here with Uncle Larry. Woohoo! And Big Brother.
Hey, what's up?
These are gonna be the panel of judges that are gonna be watching our contestants audition right in front of our very eyes. But guess what?
Move.
But guess what? We already have our cameraman. He's right here. Congrats to
Thank you, I appreciate
it. No, I'm just fucking kidding, guys. He couldn't hold the camera to save his life. He's just doing me a favor. He's not. You kidding me? Like Swift? Like what the heck?
No.
He's got. I know. What the heck? Come back. Now, Swift's honestly though, this is kind of Swift's test. Although he's probably not really interested in being cameraman. He's got his own channel. He's trying to do it up big. But he's just gonna be helping us film today. So, because it's gonna be fierce, guys. It's gonna be crazy. We got so many contestants.
They better bring their A game.
That's what we're saying. Because like we're not gonna be all chummy. Yeah. Like Jeffrey, you don't mess with. He's gonna be super serious, guys. Because like we are looking for somebody who's gonna be a baller, who's gonna listen to direction well, who's gonna be serious on the set and know, you know, when to flip that switch, like of being creative, but then also knowing, okay, I gotta shut up and just let Jesse do the thing. Guys, I'm super excited. We're heading out to Glass Barrel right now to see you guys. We're an hour ahead of time. It's gonna be crazy.
Should be interesting.
You guys best be ready. People flying out from all over the place.
Wait, we're an hour ahead of time?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We're gonna get set up, guys. We're gonna get set up. Competition's gonna be fierce. We have all kinds of questions ready. We're gonna be filming every audition.
This is for the people that don't make it. We're not gonna say where they're gonna be going.
This is for the notes that I'll pretend to write down positive things.
Nice.
All negative.
Super negative. We're all gonna jump in the same car. Swift, let's get you in a passenger.
All right, I'll get in this one.
I'm watching you, boy. He's got that steady hand. Juggies, we're on our way to the competition grounds. I'm super pumped right now. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so. You're probably. Jesus, dude. I'm not doing a vlog. At least I'm not filming. So, if you guys are probably, Jeffrey's an old man. If you guys are probably wondering why my dad's not one of the judges and why I called you Uncle Larry, is my dad's actually been acting pretty pissy lately. And he even gave me an ultimatum. These guys know this, that I need to change career tracks because the ad revenue is so low on YouTube.
It does suck.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Look, I've only done it for 2 months and I'm already like halfway through my savings.
Yeah, I'm not even paying Joe hardly anything anymore.
Well, he had said that I got to be out by the 1st of 2018 if I don't.
I mean, it's hard, but like shit, like I already put in applications for accounting jobs again. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Is that bad? You started doing that?
I don't agree with that.
Well, I put in applications.
Anyway, Jace, it all doesn't fucking matter because the views are going to be coming back up. That's why we're having a cameraman competition. That's why we're having these auditions, is to bring the channal back from the ashes.
How are you gonna be able to pay somebody if the ad revenue is bad?
Well, because the views are going to go up, and then I can pay it's going to.
That's a huge gamble.
Yes, it is a gamble, but that's YouTube. You never know which video is gonna. Guys, killing the vibes. That's why we gotta make sure we're judging and getting the best cameraman, because the cameraman is gonna bring life.
Can you just put your hands on the wheel, please?
Swift, you're fucking up, man. You shouldn't be talking.
Put your hands on the wheel.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Super excited, guys. Super pumped for this. Gonna get some more money soon. It's gotta work. It's gotta work.
I don't understand what's going to happen if it doesn't work, and if somebody you promise to give money to, what's going to happen that week if you can't pay them?
Probably a lawsuit.
Jesus Christ. Well, the old stomping grounds, Jays. This is actually Rowan University. You can see here, this is the Rowan Circle, and it's been completely built up since I've been here. And we're pulling into the Marriott Hotel right now, which is right up here, and that's where we're gonna be having the auditions, guys. Looks like a lot of kids, Rowan students, actually just getting out of classes. You see them all walking around wondering if they're gonna win. Good luck.
Oh,
we're here, Juggies. We're soaked and ready. We already see some people coming up. We can't talk to them. We're refusing to talk. This is all business, guys. I just want to encourage you to pay attention to this whole video. Look at every single contestant, because there's going to come a phase. It does, because there's going to come a phase where I'm going to ask you guys, the Juggies, to cast your vote and decide who should be the next cameraman. This guy is like an echo. Oh my God. Are you serious? Anyway, guys, stay tuned for the rest of this video, because there could be some sneak peeks as to what the new series is all about. Let's go. Well, guys, this is supposedly the room we're gonna. Wow. Wow.
This is like legit.
This is happening. Guys, it doesn't get any more serious than this right now. Oh, you dropped some stuff. Oh, actually, perfect segue, guys. This is a non-disclosure agreement and film consent. So everybody who's showing up, as I said, is gonna sign one of these. That reveals, or that shows that they're gonna, sorry, I'm getting excited. We're revealing the new series in here, and it agrees you're not gonna say anything. And we're also gonna be filming you.
Too excited.
This looks great. This is legit American Idol.
Yeah.
Oh, I go right.
Now, what you left?
What?
Yeah, that looks better. Swift agrees. He's silent right now, but he agrees.
Where you at? In the middle?
I'll be in the middle. We got Claire on the side. We got some water here. We can get 2 cameras set up. One looking at us, the panel. The other one looking at. You got enough pens, Jeffrey? Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That in case somebody needs a.
Ordered these from PenIsland.com.
Half these right. Next enrichment ones. These always right though.
Actually, yeah.
I like a pencil with an eraser when I'm
Because that you can count on.
And you
can erase your mistakes.
Sharpen it.
There you go. Can't erase your mistakes on the auditions, I'll tell you that. All right, guys, we're gonna get everything ready. I'll catch back with you guys in a sec. All right, please state your name.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy. Do you even know who that is? Leroy Jenkins. Guys, we're testing to see if that may. I want to be able to read your face.
Oh, can you see?
Barely. Actually, take one step forward. That's pretty good. That's really intense.
See the whites of his eyes.
Yeah. What do you think? Is that?
Who said that? Washington?
No. That's pretty
I can
good.
take a good picture.
Who said don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes?
Is that the kind of question? That's the kind of questions we're gonna be asking for the cameraman position.
Does George Washington say that?
John, who was it?
John F. Kennedy? Elon Musk. That's who it was.
Yeah.
So we're
All
going
right.
to X right here?
Let's do it. Yeah, I like that spot. It's kind of a happy medium. Judgment Day, right there, Juggies. That's where it's going down. We're going to force you to stand right there. You cannot move. If you move, you lose.
That's it.
You can't even follow the fucking directions.
Let's coat the X with like super glue. Then it lit.
Oh, baby. That's where you get your head chopped off. Right there, Ned Stark. Spoilers, guys.
It all happens right there.
Need a bucket.
Pressure's on. Guys, we're 5 minutes away from starting. We got a whole line out there. I just wanted you guys to know, let you in on the secrets behind the scenes. Uncle Larry's actually been acting like Paula Abdul for these auditions.
Yeah, of course.
Literally, yes. And Jeffrey is gonna be our Simon Cowell.
None of them are even gonna be that good.
Oh, I was like, what do you?
They're all gonna
What?
be. They're all gonna be.
They're gonna fucking suck.
Yeah, they're gonna be excellent. They're gonna be.
We gotta put some more British on that. I'm gonna be Randy Jackson. I'm not a brother, but I'm gonna be keeping it straight up real. I'm gonna be kind of the moderator, getting that even keel, balancing act between these guys, Devil and the Angel. You know, that's me. But all right, guys. Also, some little secrets. We're gonna be tricking them up. We have some kind of trick questions and stuff. We're not gonna let you guys know what they are. If you guys catch them, cool. If not, gotcha. Here we go. Let's set that up, Swift. We're gonna start getting some people out here. You guys are gonna get to see everything. It's gonna be raw. Swift's outside getting our first contestant.
Ready? Come with me.
Alright, bro. What up? Just gonna watch me go by?
And that way, make a left.
Alright, right here?
Yep, right into here.
Alright.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Hey,
Pretty good.
Jeff. Count.
Larry.
Count. Nice to meet
That's
you.
Kailon.
Yeah, I go by that. It's my building.
We're gonna have you sign one of these. This is basically just saying you're not gonna repeat everything that happens in this room, and also you're cool with being on video. Kailon, thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Super pumped
Yeah.
that we're doing this competition-wise. I believe you had a lot of wedding footage.
Yeah.
Really impressive. Just real quick, I just want to hear full name, age, and what you currently do for a living.
All right, my name is Joseph Kailon McGann. I'm 21 years old, and I work with RiDGiD STUDiOS, filming weddings and documentaries, corporate shoots, anything really.
Do you have any sort of lines that you wouldn't want to cross as far as what you're filming?
Not really.
So you're pretty comfortable
I'm
doing.
open with anything.
Would you shoot pornography?
Of course.
All right.
Like if we did pornography?
Oh, hell yeah. Go for it.
Not sure if you're familiar with the two previous cameramen we had. It was a friend of mine, Korn, and another friend, Parker. If you had to pick one of those guys that you're most like in terms of shooting style or even personality, who would you most likely to be?
I'd probably say Parker. I adapt to any situation. Like I can do my own style. I don't know. I don't like to copy people specifically. I like to do my own thing. But I mean, if I needed to copy someone, I'd probably Parker. He's more of what I'm like. I've seen more of.
You're coming in with an open mind.
Oh yeah.
Not being like the biggest fan. You're just.
Yeah. No.
You're coming to get the experience of
creating. I don't know. Like I like filming. I'm not like a huge fanboy, you know.
What value do you think you could bring to the production that sets you apart from the other people that are going to be auditioning?
Like I said, I mean, I'm not like a huge fanboy. I'm here to create. I want to make your channel better. I want to be a part of the team. I think I could bring a lot. From weddings, I make really good, like beautiful shots because they have to be scenic. All
right, we'll tell you a little bit about the series because for some this is a deal breaker. We're actually going to be shooting, because we know semi-nude girls in a thumbnail performs well, and we're really going to try to game the system. That's what the Psycho series was really good at, was being very marketable. So the series actually centers around a local strip club near where we're at. It's like 15 minutes away, and we actually have a group of girls. They're all signed on. They're gorgeous, but the series is going to be taking place a lot in the strip club and with those girls. So if that's something, I don't know if you have a girlfriend or that's something you're totally comfortable with.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Kailon, awesome, man. I appreciate you coming out. We'll be in touch.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
See ya.
Have a good day.
You too.
I like that he was a film major.
Yeah.
Totally.
He was a film major.
Oh, wait, what?
He was a film major. Now he's
Right, now it's
education.
education.
Oh, right. The pipe dream. He
Yeah.
kind of gave up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pulling a me.
It's interesting because like he was willing to drive an hour and a half. You know, if
That's
we're
a big
shooting-
deal too.
If we're shooting
Yeah.
daily videos,
Yeah.
or not even daily videos, but we're actually going to be working every day. Maybe not putting out a video every day.
Right.
He's going to need to be driving an hour and a half.
Right.
I don't know if I want to have to. Oh, we need this shot now.
And yes,
Yeah.
you're going to
He's
always
out.
have to be at least an hour and a
Yeah.
half before you're ready.
At that point, you need an alternate.
But he said he was willing to literally move down here. That's going to be some hassle, but the fact that
he's 21.
Yeah.
He's a kid.
But but he's a kid. 21 could still move into like Elmer has apartments and stuff like
I'll
that.
have to show you guys the video. He had some great wedding cinematography.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was some really next level stuff. He seemed not overly he seemed like he would listen to direction
Yes.
and would
Yes.
totally be easy
Yeah.
to work with. Cool. All right, Swift, ready for the next one?
Bring the resume. Bring the resume.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Go straight over here and make your first left.
First left?
Yep.
Gotcha. Left over?
Yep, right here.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Pretty solid.
My name is Mohamed. I'm 21 years old and I live in Sicklerville, New Jersey.
And how far away is that from here?
It's like an hour and a half.
How long have you been watching the McJuggerNuggets channel?
Since 2012.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
I found the video, the first ever cycle video, 5 months it was uploaded.
Wow. Who would you describe yourself most as, Corner Parker, in terms of filming style?
I'd say Parker because I'm a bit more experienced with cameras and I have a little more passion. Corn didn't have as much passion, so I would say more like Corn. No, like Parker.
In terms of passion, like you actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then you'd be willing to do the long commute, hour and a half?
Yes.
Daily, even if you had to?
Yes. I have a car, so it'll be good.
What's your least favorite video on the channel?
I would say the motorcycle video because it seemed like the character at the time seemed a bit more overreacting over something that's very small, like painting on a car, destroying a motorcycle. Doesn't really add up, but.
How about least favorite just in terms of production quality? There's a video that you're pretty critical of. There was like, this could have been filmed better, or I feel like the story could have went this way. Something critical.
I would say probably at the time when Jesse had the money for the apartment, then instead maybe he could have gotten the apartment, but then Psycho Dad would ruin that for him. But instead he spent towards the consoles. I feel like maybe if he tried actually using the money for good and Psycho Dad would try to ruin it, it would add more intensity to it.
gotta be hard questions for you because you've watched for such a long time. You've watched a lot of videos.
Right.
Yeah.
Could you please break down your strengths and weaknesses for me?
I'd say strengths, easy to learn, I'm willing to pick up. And also, whenever I'm given a task, I give 110% of my effort to it. And when it comes to weakness, maybe I might take I wouldn't say weakness, I mean, it's things I would like to improve on. Maybe on certain things I might take a little bit longer, but I feel as I get more experience, especially in this field, I learn quicker.
What takes you longer?
I say maybe there's certain tasks that maybe I might be a little new of, and maybe if I have to keep trying just a little bit more and more.
You're new if you're learning something for the first time, it might just take you a little bit longer doing it.
Yeah.
If I'd asked you to give me a 2-shot, what would that mean?
2-shot?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Okay. And would you be comfortable acting in front of the camera as well?
Of course, I grew up acting all my life. You know, whenever I was in school or in school plays, I'd always be acting. When we're reading books in class, I always used to say different voices and stuff. And when we have skits in class, I always enjoyed it. Also done a couple of skits on YouTube as well.
What was your favorite character that you played?
Favorite character in...
That you've played in all of your acting experience?
Is that relevant?
Oh, I'm sorry, am I stepping on your toes?
In a video I've done in general? I would say...
Not necessarily a video, but if you were in a school play or something, what was your favorite role that you've acted in?
But we won't know who that is. I mean, like, if they...
Are you here?
Oh,
If he brings up...
Shakespeare?
Well, yeah, no.
Are
if he
you
brings
running
up
a play? Are you doing a theater show?
Well, if he says the character that he played and then could describe it.
Ignore his question. How vast is your comfort level?
What do you mean?
Where's the line? Do you have a line?
No.
You have no line.
Like a moral line, he means, like, you know, like, I wouldn't do this.
If I know I'm going to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
And I mean this seriously. Would you legitimately portray a pedophile? I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
And you'd be fine with that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you about the next series because it's going darker. Obviously, Devil Inside was pretty dark.
Yeah.
We want to touch upon some themes. I've had a lot of people reach out, say they were touched by older individuals. A lot of kids going through some serious stuff. So I want to obviously push the envelope. And I'm telling a very dark, serious story about this 7-year-old girl that was actually fingered by her dad. This is based on a true story. Actually, in our area, it's somebody that we know. That's a deal breaker for some people. So if that's something you're totally comfortable filming, is that okay?
That's perfectly fine.
It would fit right in with the documentary style that he likes, so.
So we can leave now after we do the
Yeah,
question.
you're good, man.
Okay.
We got all we need.
Have a
Alright,
good day.
see you guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
See it. Keep it rigid.
You too, man.
What the hell were you even asking the guy? What he played in theater?
He was just saying all the things that he was involved in.
You're not even Simon Cowell.
The
Dude's
what?
over here.
I know.
Are you? Go stand on the X, motherfucker. Go stand on the X.
Well, that's the other thing. He wasn't standing on the X. He
Really?
was like 3 feet behind the X.
So he couldn't even follow direction.
Yeah, so that's...
Good observation. Through and through. He's a fan. He's been watching.
That means he's got a bias.
Right. Well,
Yeah, but
I'm
also
not
can
looking
mean
for
a lot
somebody
of-
who's going to tickle my
bias
balls.
and
Right,
a
but you can
YouTube
also look at
channel.
it a different way where he's more passionate about...
That's true,
You
that's
know what I
true.
mean, and what you're doing, so...
What I was thinking about for him, because Mo's a good guy. We saw him at the premiere. I'm thinking he could look good as an extra.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm really in tune to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He lit up when I asked about acting.
Yeah.
He lit
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
More
yeah.
than anything, it was
Yeah.
when I said acting, he was all over it.
No, I agree with you 100%
Plus,
on that. yeah.
So wait, then me asking what roles he played in those plays?
I had already
actually
made my...
would have made
I already
sense.
called... As soon as he walked in, I knew what he was about. All right, Swift, ready for the next one? So I want you guys to know, I want you guys in on this and take it from our perspective. We've been trying to play really held back and reserved for these guys. But we realize it's not entertaining for you.
Right.
So we're going to liven it up a bit for this one, but we're also going to make it really uncomfortable for them as well. I'm thinking like really uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because I want to do some tests, because like when we get the brass tacks and the series starts and like it's going to get really serious,
Mm-hmm.
I want them to be able to feel comfortable with us.
Right.
Who's next? Come with me.
I guess I'm still in my call.
How you doing?
Yeah, doing good.
Door, first one on the left.
Right here?
Yep, right into here.
Very nice.
up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
My name's Zachary, Calabrese, 18. I live in like Sicklerville, which is like 15 minutes from here.
Oh, nice. I know where that is. Since you've been watching the channel for a while, if you could describe yourself as either Corn or Parker in terms of film style, who would you be most like?
Probably more like Parker.
Why?
I'm more set, like with a camera. I'm just like this. Although I only record on this. And when Parker was filming, he was always steady, and he would move like smoothly. When Corn was filming, he would like when he was running in one of the videos, it would be.
So have you noticed that in other videos? Is there a least favorite video on the channel? Something that you would have improved upon in terms of how it was shot?
No, I don't think there's any least favorite.
No, they're all perfect?
Yeah.
How about, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Like, what do you think is your biggest strength and your worst weakness?
Worst weakness is being in front of a lot of people. Like if there was if there was all people behind it.
There are.
I'm saying like if it was in the same room, I would be.
Does it freak you out that there's a few 100,000 people watching right now?
No, I'm fine because I can't see them.
Okay.
But my biggest strength is quick learner. I'm familiar with technology, like on computers. I know how to edit. I used Adobe Premiere. Yeah, Adobe Premiere.
You think you used it?
Is it Elements or Pro? There's two different Adobe Premieres.
I think Adobe Pro is.
What's the hardest thing you've ever had to do?
The hardest thing?
Hardest thing in your life. Hardest thing. It could be anything. What's the hardest thing you ever had to do?
Hardest thing I ever had to do was watching my dog die.
Okay.
That's the hardest thing I had to do.
Let me ask you this. Do you have any lines that you will not cross as far as where this position is considered?
Before you answer that, tell them what we got coming up. You can't repeat this. You already signed. You can't.
So there's been some issues in our town. A lot of dog mills. So we're going to be doing kind of a series on that, and basically how they just chain up their dogs, basically just have them like fuck each other. So I don't know if you're willing to get into something like that. I know you just mentioned that your dog had passed recently, and, but that's something that we're looking to address to kind of bring that to light in town. So it's.
I'll tell you the exact line he's making it. We know puppies and dogs. They get a lot of views on YouTube, so. You know, enough seeing the same people in the videos, let's get some animals. It'd be cool if we had animal characters, but it's a super dark story, and you know, is that okay?
That's fine with me. Launch your channel, but that's fine with me.
What was that? It was fine with your channel?
No, it's fine with my channel.
So you don't think it's a good story?
No, I think it's good.
Okay. So you'd be fine filming that, like if it got to like some really crazy scenes, you'd be.
Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine with it.
Okay. Zach, we'll actually, all your info's on here, so we'll be in touch next week, what the results are.
Okay.
And yeah, man, are you cool to be acting in videos?
Yeah.
Totally cool?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thank you.
All right. I don't have my schedule on there, but I'm pretty much available any day.
You got it.
All right.
Thanks, Zach.
See ya.
See you, man. Well. What'd you guys think about that one? Let's hear it.
He dead fished me.
What is that?
He shook his hand and
Do you judge people on that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guys, so Zach's been a long time fan. I can't say I've seen his #TripleM video.
Right.
But, you know, I hate to say it, I don't think this is the job for him.
No.
He's 18. He had problems with getting paid at the previous job, which suddenly it made it about money, but yet he then said that he would work for me for free. Which obviously that sounds great.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Super nice.
I'd never used that camera. We would have to go through weeks of training.
Not even 100% of what software he used.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
Yeah, and those cameras are not that easy to go like that.
We don't have time. I don't care how quick of a learner he is, we're not going to have time. We're jumping right in.
I was still trying to understand what he was talking about, the difference between Corn and Parker. He was I did not remember that.
I felt it was the other way around.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like he just scrambled and came up with something.
Yeah.
Really, you had to pick the dude's fucking dogs?
Yeah, I know. When you did that, I was like, oh.
But I guess that really.
Fuck each other.
I mean, he said he was comfortable. So the best thing we can do for him, I think this guy's an extra.
Yeah.
He's got some good height, so he could definitely. He looks older than 18.
Yes.
So
he's a nice guy. I mean,
he
is.
Yeah. So Zach, you're probably watching this like, damn. We loved you, man. We loved the energy. Unfortunately for the cameraman position, we are going to make some judgment calls on the day of. We're probably not going to pick you, but we'd love to get you as an extra. Yeah. And I think we both know where we can get some extras, you know, in the new series coming out. Not the dog one.
I saw a weakness and I exploited it.
Yes, you did.
He did. He is Simon Cowell. Where was Uncle Larry? Be like, yo.
Well, I was like, I didn't want to say that because we're, you know, and I was like, why don't?
And there's no puppy mill issue in our town.
Yeah, guys, we're fine.
Yeah.
Even though Poop John was one of those dogs.
Yeah. The dog had to get a hysterectomy after.
Jesus. Next.
Who's next? Come with me.
Good luck, man.
Follow me this way.
Alright.
Gonna go straight over there. First door on the left.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing? Hey.
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Nice. Fantastic.
All right, man. We'll take whatever you got, resume-wise, and we'll have you fill out one of these. This is basically saying you're cool with being filmed, and also you're not going to repeat the new series information and stuff. You never did a resume before?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
I apologize.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I do drama at my school. I've done my own little skit videos, nothing serious. I want to move to New York eventually, California, hopefully to pursue my career, skip college. I really don't think it helps you at all. In my opinion, it's a waste of money. And I feel like that's just a waste of my years too. I could be out there doing other things than sitting in a class.
How about for as far as if there's a least favorite video on the channel? Something you're like, I think this could have been done better, or I could have improved on this part.
Oh, when Parker fell during the Haunted series and he placed down the camera slightly, I feel like he should have went the whole 100 yards to make it look real. I know may have broke the camera.
So
when he got knocked out and killed.
Yeah, remember? I don't know how he could have did that without breaking it. Without breaking, yeah. We were in an abandoned building. There wasn't any pillows.
Okay. Expected salary?
For my job right now?
What would you expect if you got this position?
Honestly, the experience is enough for me.
Would you work for free?
Would I work for free?
Think about it.
I mean, I told my mom I might be getting paid for this. I would maybe like a month for free if that was like in the. If YouTube, I can understand if YouTube's down or whatever. I wouldn't mind coming down here. I can lie to my mom, say I'm getting paid still.
But the experience would be worth it?
The experience would be really worth it. I mean, it's you.
And then how about the hours?
The hours, I can do that.
Every day?
Every day. I'm committed to my work.
You sure you're 18?
Yeah.
You positive?
My ID's in the car. I'm gonna go to I promise.
You left your ID in the car?
That's where my license at.
All right. So you'd be willing to do whatever?
Anything.
Mason, awesome, man. Thanks for coming out.
No problem. Thank you, Elmer.
Nice
Pleased to
meeting
meet you. Pleased to meet you too, Jess.
Love the energy, man. So yeah, we'll be in touch. All right, man. We'll be in touch next week.
All right.
Nice job. Keep it rich, man.
Have a great day.
You too, man.
Well, I think you just got somebody that's not just an
This
extra.
is fucking. Is he old? Is he 18? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Guys, this is how he formatted his resume. What'd you guys think? Mason?
Not a cameraman.
Not a camera.
He's not a cameraman.
That was
He's
hitting
not
the
a
nail on the
cameraman.
head.
I'll tell you what, actor, yeah, not a camera.
Yeah, I loved his energy when it came to acting and how he said the improv. You could see he was beaming ear to ear. He loves it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I like that he totally bullshitted knowing what a two-shot was.
Yeah, he did, and he got it right.
He got it right.
Yeah, that was good.
I mean, he's good at bullshit, I think.
Yeah.
And then he turned it on me, saying how much does that camera cost? He knows what he's doing.
Right,
He's crafty, and I like that. Unfortunately, not going to be
Again, it'd be another
material.
person you're gonna have to
train
from
and
the bottom.
coming from Dover, Delaware.
I'll
Guys.
tell you what.
Yeah.
The one thing he said that impressed the shit out of me was
cameraman.
Corn.
Yeah,
I was
he said he was more like
He's
Corn.
the first one that got it
he
right.
actually said about the zooming and
He was-
everything.
yeah.
It's like, wow, he picked that up.
He's got an eye for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and that's kind of the sad part because I liked some of his answers. He seemed like he did kind of know how things were supposed to look.
And he was honest. He said that it's really about acting, and that's what he really wants to be as an actor.
And I appreciate that honestly more than anything,
Yeah.
where he's going to be straight up and say, look, because this isn't, he's not doing either of us any favors by saying he wants to be a cameraman.
Yeah.
He wants to be an actor.
Right.
And full disclosure, he came to our house maybe sometime last year.
What the fuck?
You weren't there.
I went to the door. I was
All these
actually, I was streaming at the time, and Mom came in and was like, "Oh, there's a kid from Delaware," and I said, "Fuck the kid! I don't give a fucking go out there. Please,
That's why he's Simon, guys.
please be nice." Okay, I go out there, and it was like a 2-minute conversation. Basically, told him you weren't there, and he said how basically everything that's on the resume that he's been doing as far as acting.
So
and
that's
I
how-
wanted to be in your videos, not
Right.
film the videos
Right.
in them.
Yeah.
Well, we got a nice extra. If we ever need somebody who looks like they're 14,
a young person, yeah.
we got plenty of the. Nice job, Mason. All right, next. It's tough. It is tough. It is tough, guys.
Yeah.
Not only is it tough for these guys out here, but it's really uncomfortable for us because most of these guys are fans.
I want somebody to come in that's like really goofy or something.
Yeah. I want to see somebody with confidence, even though we're looking for a cameraman.
I want to see a
But
dog.
still.
Who's next? You? Alright, follow me. Alright, you're gonna go to the first store on your left. Right here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
We're just gonna, if you got a resume, we'll take that up here. We'll also have you sign one of these.
Okay.
This is basically just saying you're cool with being filmed,
Okay.
and also you're not gonna repeat any of the series secrets we're gonna tell you. We're gonna have you stand on the X for us, please.
Okay.
And yeah, just don't worry about the cameras.
Okay.
All right, Jay, just give us your full name, age, and where you live.
Jibril Frazier, 21, and I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
You drove all the way down here.
Mhm.
Nice, man.
How long of a drive is that?
Yeah.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Wow.
What part of Brooklyn are you in?
Canarsie.
Okay.
Is this? Would you be still living there if you got the position, or would you move down?
I talked to my parents. I asked them if they could help me with the move. I would be willing to move here if I had to.
Cool. You've been watching the channel?
All the time.
Yeah. What's your favorite video?
I like the Halloween series.
With the Ursula series?
Yes.
Well, how come?
Cause I wanted to know how you got to all those places, how you got in the
You
buildings.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm funny. I'm energetic, and if I have to get a video done anyway, I'm gonna get it done.
What do you think you could bring to the production? Because so far we've had a lot of people come in, and it sounds like it's about them. But we're looking for somebody who's going to make it about us and the McJuggerNuggets channel and the series. What do you think you could provide?
I think I could keep the energy flowing between all of us. I could keep it flowing, funny, and keep everybody engaged. Have everybody watching, and I could keep it going. I could keep the energy.
Suppose it's not a funny thing though.
I'm gonna find a way to keep the energy going. Okay. I'm gonna find it somehow.
So as far as the HVAC, are you currently employed somewhere, or
No.
you're looking, or?
Yeah, I'm still looking.
Looking? Okay.
Yeah. My heart is in YouTube. I worked at many of jobs, and then sometimes something happens, and I'm not all there at the job, and I'm not fully putting it in. I can work. I could work.
Where is your head at then?
Doing this.
It's thinking about YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Is it thinking about stories, or what, you know?
I could create stories on the spot if I had to.
What is the hardest thing you've ever had to do?
I had to do is live in my house. It's been hard for these past months ever since my last job. It's been like summer break for the school time. That's where I was working, and it just constantly, it gets harder because when I saw an opportunity like this, I can go here for the YouTube, for Jersey, it's getting harder in my household because they like, I was always on a strict rule. My parents like, you wake up, sleep, go to bed, like all of that. And they just told me step by step. And that's how I've been, just structured. But I'm trying to like move away from that. I don't always want my parents like on my back, telling me, because that's what I was been. And they're starting to control things I do, car-wise, all of that, and they're trying to control it. And I'm saying, but for this today, they kind of supported it, and I was shocked that they supported it. They gave me that easy pass. I asked my dad, I said, I'm going to Jersey. He said, do you need the easy pass? I was shocked, because I didn't think they would help me with anything.
So you're looking for an escape?
Yes.
And last question, if there's anything that we should know, anything, a kind of lasting impression you want to leave us with, the floor is yours to say anything.
I'm ready. At any time. It doesn't matter. I'm ready to go to different lengths for it. I'm ready to go home, leave from home, and do what I want to do. I'm tired of these jobs. I want to do something more. I want to make them proud. That's what I came for.
Keep it rigid.
Okay.
I tried to get an idea out of him.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, Lee. I was like, what?
Interesting. Jay's
That's really far. That's too far.
He's ready to move. It's just that takes some time.
Yeah.
And
And again, you'd have to train it with the camera.
Train with the camera. I don't know. I think it's unfortunate that a lot of you guys want to get involved just to be involved, and it's not. It's got to be about the cameraman position.
And that's one of the things that you stated. You said that we were looking for somebody to start the series right away. Not to train for half a year.
We don't have time. Well, we can't do that, and we shouldn't have to do that. We're looking for a camera person.
Nice guy, again.
Nice guy.
Super nice guy.
he just isn't qualified.
He was pulling me in with the emotional sob story.
He'd be another one, be great for,
Definitely going to put him in the list as an extra. Unfortunately, Jay, don't think you're going to be the cameraman. Wanting to make his parents proud was a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like he liked acting. I mean, for me, it's like anybody who's willing to get slapped in the face, that's a level of commitment. They like to role play, it seems. So yeah, he'd be good at acting. I like that he has no line, dude. He's ready to get down in those sewers.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna do the next one.
First room on the left.
Kind of is. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
We're gonna have you come up to the table here. We'll take a look at the resume. We'll hold on to that if you don't mind taking that out. Awesome, thank you, sir. Oh, nice. One for each. That's already a win.
Nathan Christopher Gray, 34 years old, Lower City, Ohio.
Ohio.
Come a long way.
Wow. Well, then I have to ask, I have to follow up with this before we even go any further. We don't want to waste any time. I'm assuming why you're here is saying you will commit to the position, you will move out here, I'd imagine. I thought I saw here you're married with 2 kids.
I am married with 2 kids. I am a father of 5. I lost 3. This would mean a lot. You guys hit home with the Psycho series. Sorry. I need this. My family needs this. We kind of want to leave a lot of bad stuff back.
So the whole family would be coming out?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm a business owner. I've been a successful business owner.
What was the business?
I own a lawn care service. I do custom paint work, and I've done the lawn care service for 4 years. I'm sure your dad would like that.
Yeah.
But I've done paint work since 2007.
You paint houses or?
Cars, motorcycles, fishing lures. I talked to you about the fishing lures.
Yeah. For the Etsy site,
Xbox controllers, consoles, you name it, I can paint it.
So you've been filming for YouTube, it says here?
I've been filming for YouTube since 2012. I had a hi8 camera back when, I don't even know how long.
What's your favorite video you've ever done?
Favorite video, I'd say my clown video,
Was this last year?
Yeah, that was last year, last October, I believe it was.
Were you acting in it, filming it,
I was
directing?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah. See, I own my lawn care business, and I do vlogs for it. Who would ever think people would watch videos about mowing lawns, but I made mowing lawns entertaining. I was stuck at 174 subscribers for 4 years until I started doing this, and I'm almost 8,000.
Really?
And I just started vlogging last April. My daughter, I started a channel for my daughter, and
how old's your daughter?
She's 8. And she's mad at me because she didn't get to come here and meet you. But she's 8 years old. Just started her channel this year. I think it was in June, and she's pushing 8,000 subscribers already. So she's just right behind me, and she's making more revenue.
Do you think that there's any sort of limit to what you'd be willing to film or act in? Like we touched on some touchy subjects.
I mean, I'll do whatever. I understand it's for a series. I'm just saying that's my personal. I don't like drugs. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs, like alcohol or whatever. I used to drink a lot. I used to be a heavy drinker back in the day,
But as soon as I found out I was going to be a father, I gave it up.
But you'd be comfortable filming?
Oh yeah. I mean, I know it's all for show. I'm just real-time drugs. I don't want nothing to do with it. But sure, yeah. I mean.
So we're going to discuss the new series. We like you, just off the top, and we just want to make sure that you're going to be able to handle this. So we've been telling some people what the new series is about. So The Devil Inside did explore some drug use and stuff, and I like to method act. I like to get really into it. Although I didn't do anything in The Devil Inside, I wanted to make this grand statement to YouTube because they're going all family friendly. I'm actually going to start using heroin. And some people would find that horrible, would disagree. Jesse, my family's even told me not to, but I want to show a very, very real, more real, because everybody loves the real stuff.
And it's a real epidemic right now. I mean,
it is.
Camden, I don't know if you're familiar with Camden, that's like the heroin capital of the country. So
I mean, that's like
it's real close to our home. It's only like 30 minutes away from us. So this is like a.
It's right next door to us. I mean,
So
I'm talking minutes.
2 buddies to it, honestly.
I've lost a lot from heroin and there was something else. I forget what it was. It was laced with something.
So basically, what he's saying is like, if it's really coming down to it, you're behind that camera, you can't drop that camera.
Yeah, I need you. I need somebody. Because I'm going to be throwing myself into the fire to teach everybody a lesson to not do this stuff because it's so serious. So I'm looking for somebody that's not going to stop me, who's going to let me do what I need to do to tell this story and to make the art, and also going to be through the thick of it because I'm probably going to be going through some stuff. I want to make it documentary style, make it really, really raw. If that's something you're not going to be able to handle, I don't know. That's what we need to know because we don't want to make
it's
sure.
It's scary, man. You know what I mean?
It is.
I mean, I could.
You'd be comfortable?
I mean, I've seen it. I know what it does to people. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. I mean, yeah, if you need me, I'd be there. Especially if you need someone to help you if something shit goes down. Excuse me, you know. But,
yeah. Because I honestly look at like some of the anti-drug programs, and it's always geared towards like kids, but at the same time, it doesn't really scare anybody.
Well, and that's the thing. You know, it doesn't scare them because they think, well, it's not going to happen to me. It can't happen to me. A girl I know last week, she just got busted for trafficking. She's in prison, just lost 4 of her kids. She had 4 kids, she's done. Right. She just lost her kids over it.
Nate, it's great, man. We'll be getting in touch with you probably next week. Okay. Thanks for coming out, man.
No, thank you. I mean, seriously, nice to meet you. Thank all you guys for the opportunity.
No problem. You got all your
I got to shake your hand too, buddy.
That was better. Yeah.
But
awesome.
Could I ask one thing?
Yeah.
I drive 8 hours.
Of course.
Could you please give my daughter
Of course.
or on anything, whatever.
Yeah, I'll do it on here.
Her name's Maya, M-I-A-H. She'd kill me.
No problem.
It means a lot.
Thanks for being a fan, man.
Was this your pen?
No, I did not bring a pen. That was one thing.
Let's see how hard she works.
All right, guys.
We'll be in touch, man. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks. I love this part. What you guys think of Nathan? Don't hold back.
Yeah, I mean, like
Nate, we
feel
love
bad
you
for his position, but
I don't know if
it's not a good fit. I don't think.
I also don't know if I would be comfortable saying, yeah, definitely with making somebody transport their whole family and transplant
It's a lot.
into a whole new place. And he said he had several businesses and he's willing just to walk away with them. I mean, that's a lot on.
Yeah. I mean, I saw he was clearly passionate about YouTube. I'll have to check out his channel. He had an emotional story. I love that he was connected to the Psycho series. Just unfortunately, as far as cameraman job, I don't think this is for him.
No.
Especially 6 hours away. We appreciate you coming, man. I'm sure you're gonna watch this. We loved you. We loved your story.
Yes.
We just don't think the position is gonna be right for you. Next.
My name is Jesse Castillo. I'm 19. I live here in New Jersey, near the Newark area.
Why do you want this job?
Why do I want this job? Well, it's honestly my passion. Everything, the entertainment business as a whole. You know, I like acting, editing, I like filming, and You know, when I was growing up in the high school, we had the camcorders and stuff, and I decided to get my high school a Canon. And my teacher always told me that everybody that picks up that camera doesn't pick it up the same way I do. You know, she says that I have a certain vision for things, you know, and anybody can pick up a camera, anybody can record, but I have a certain vision and I have the talent for it. Not everybody has that.
So you've seen the previous two cameramen we've had, Corn and Parker. Who would you describe yourself most to be like?
Most to be like?
Yeah, in terms of shooting style.
Shooting style. I mean, I liked Corn. I liked what he did, honestly.
You liked his camera work?
Yes, I liked his camera work. I thought he was really good.
What made his work good?
Honestly, like, he's always there in the moment to catch things, like with when he crashed into the pool. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that was a one-take thing, you know? Yeah. If he messes it up, it's over, you know? So I really like his reaction time. He's there.
Please don't snap.
Oh, sorry.
As far as the new series is concerned, we're gonna get into some really like flat-out violent shit. Okay. We're talking like we're gonna be throwing like legitimate punches at each other because when we did the like the bottle breaking over my head, and as far as like you and Corn like coming at me and everything, but we're gonna be doing like real.
Yeah, it was cheesy. It was cheesy.
We're not choreographing shit. I mean, to a degree, but we're gonna do real blows.
Actual fight, like the Conor McGregor. Like, dude, everybody wanted to see people actually fight. We know fights, and I want to make a statement on YouTube. Say, hey, this is what we're doing. So we got this whole entire cast, actual fighters. We got even we're throwing ourselves in the mix. Mm-hmm. Uncle Larry's actually doing some martial arts recently because he's already got nunchuck experience. I know it might sound big, but like he's pretty badass with that. So this series is very much about fighting, it's about violence, it's about gang violence, it's about all this stuff, and like we're gonna be working with actual gangsters that we know through my dad and his government job. Mm-hmm. So as long as you're cool with that.
Yeah, I love that idea because, you know, YouTube is shying away from that, so why not express it?
Yeah, pushing the envelope while we can.
Exactly, and that's cool. Cool. All right, awesome, man.
All right.
Great to see you.
It's nice meeting you. Thank you.
You have all your, sweet, you got your cell phone on here. We'll be in touch probably next week.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Cool, man.
Have a great
Keep
night.
it rigid.
You too.
Watch that snapper, bro. I don't want to see you snapping again.
I apologize for that.
Uh-huh. I like him. I like him a lot. Next!
First door on the left.
All right.
Good luck.
This right here?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Good, good. How long have you been watching the channel?
I've been watching for 4 years now.
So you know the previous cameraman, Corn and Parker. If you had to describe yourself, or you know, who are you most like in terms of camera style?
Well, I first started watching Corn, so I would say I'm more like Corn.
And then what makes you lean towards that?
I'm not sure if it was just the atmosphere of what he was filming or just his filming style. Mm-hmm. It just seemed a lot more amazing, a lot more believable. Like during the Psycho series, he would film certain things, like when your Uncle Larry crashed into the pool, like the way he worked the camera, it looked real to me, and that was pretty impressive.
What value do you think you could bring to us?
Like I said before, I've been on your channel for 4 years now. I've seen the style of Parker and Corn, and if you'd like, I could possibly replicate that for you if you want to stick to that same thing. Or if you'd like something new, a new style of camera work, I'm a fast learner, so I could do that for you. I wouldn't say I'm better or worse than anybody in here. I was out there for 2.5 hours, and I've met some amazing people in that one room, in these 3 hours. Some amazing filmmakers, not even for like 5 years. They just started and they're already at like 100,000 subs, like 1 million views. So it's hard for me to say if I'm better or worse than anybody else, but if I was good enough to get the position, I would do as good of a job as I possibly could.
So as you may or may not know, my father, grandfather, they were involved in politics, and I'm now involved. And some of the things that I'm seeing and witnessing are absolutely disgusting. And I'm talking like corruption level. And it goes a little bit to like, well, corruption is crime, but it does go into a little bit deeper criminal activity.
Okay.
So we're going to be exploring, and I have a couple people tied down that are willing to do something as long as they're anonymous.
And it may sound boring political, but we're taking it to the umpteenth degree.
So you watch House of Cards, you see like a congressional national, and like that's all fiction. This is real life local.
This is local
shit.
government stuff.
This is local
Okay.
government stuff.
Crazy
that you don't
shit.
expect.
Crazy shit.
You don't expect that shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that from a local level.
No, but it wholeheartedly does exist. So
Okay,
we
so-
needed to know what you're willing to do, and if you have no limits, then it should be no issue. But we just wanted to
Well, issues like what? Putting my life on the line, like
putting your name on the line.
putting my name on the line. I think when it comes down to it now.
Pleasure meeting you. You just tickled my balls enough. You got the job.
Hey, thanks. Have a good night, you guys. Thank you so much.
I don't know. What do you guys? Come on, help me out. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. I always think differently of somebody that cannot say what their weakness is.
Yeah.
Like that's bull. If you don't have enough self-awareness to know what's wrong with you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like. Once again, he would have to move. Interesting. All right, we're ready for the next one.
First door on the left.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
All right, man. Just gonna ask some basic stuff. What's your full name, age, and where you live?
Dominic Ernest Maisto, Elmwood Park, New Jersey.
How far is that from here?
About an hour and 40 minutes.
What would you be thinking hours-wise and salary?
I could do full-time salary, say 3,000 a month in description, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'd be willing to work for less?
Less, 2,500.
Okay. And you'd be good any day?
Any day works, yeah.
So if I hit you 2 in the morning, you'd be out?
2 in the morning? Yeah.
Yeah? 5 in the morning? That's
Yeah.
when the good light is, man.
Good light? Yeah.
Yeah? Tell us a bit about yourself, man.
Alright, I live with my grandparents. My grandmother, she's disabled, so I work part-time to, keep her afloat. My grandfather, he's 70, so he's working. I live with my grandparents. Dad passed away when I was only 2. Mother struggled with addiction, so that's why I live with my grandparents. But at my church, I did film, so I did like event videography for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a lot of concert stuff I did. So I really started picking up like the camera 5 years ago. But before that, I started doing a lot of video editing.
Where's your passion at?
It shifted from video editing to film.
Now it's film?
It's film now. Yeah.
Just strictly operating the camera?
Operating the camera and script writing too, but more on the film side.
So editing is no longer the thing for you? Or is it?
It is. It's just not, if I had an opportunity, I'd take film over it.
Are you sure? Like, you don't have to do me any favors. I'd appreciate honesty. If you still are editing is your #1 thing, let me know.
I've been doing it longer, but I want to do film.
Do you have any sort of limitations on what you're willing to film or portray yourself as?
You always ask that. It's a good question.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
Like, as far as filming wise, I'll film anything.
To film somebody legitimately dying?
Yeah. No. Actually, if someone's actually dying, no.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Awesome, man.
Thank you.
All right, have a great night.
You too.
Thanks.
Keep it rigid. He's the guy that edited the Psycho Series retrospective.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
But he doesn't
I didn't want to
expect
tell
that.
you guys that because I didn't want it to factor in
Okay,
because it was an edit job.
So he's really good at editing.
He is really good at editing. That's why I had to ask. Like, are you lying? Is editing not your passion? Something?
Right.
Because dude spent 6 months on that. I hate that. I hate these
Not
commutes.
getting much luck on that.
Because he wasn't even talking about relocating.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you another thing. When you said 5 o'clock in the morning,
Oh yeah.
it was a big hesitation. Yeah.
It was.
It was like, I have to think about that.
He would quit Walgreens. I think I believe that he dropped down the price a little bit. He said he's good at following directions, but once again, couldn't find a weakness. I don't know what that's about.
Well, it could just be being in front of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's hard to.
Because like Corn was easy. I knew him for 10 years, best friend. I knew him inside and out, so that communication was real easy.
Right.
Parker, we had been friends for a long time. We didn't hang out as much. I feel like there was definitely a lot of walls up with Parker. However, and I think that led to a lot of problems. If somebody standing here cannot feel comfortable. I get it this time, but like for the future phases, they're gonna need to open up to me, or else we're not gonna be able to work together.
Or at least be capable of self-reflection.
Exactly. If you can't self-reflect, then why are you in film? You shouldn't be in film. Film is all about analyzing psychological behaviors, actions, and knowing people inside and out. If you can't know yourself, you're not gonna know others. All right, next.
Hello. Hello. First store on the left.
Is that over here?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey. And we'll also have you
sign your life away.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Just tell us your name, age, and where you live.
Rafael Gonzalez. I'm 21, and I'm from Latham, New York.
How far away is that?
4 hours.
How's that going to work?
Currently, right now, my parents are both retired, and basically they're just as committed to helping me as much as I've invested in this. So I pretty much have the availability to go anywhere.
So you would relocate?
Huh?
You would move around this area?
Well, one of the things I listed on in the email I sent you, there was a paragraph at an intro.
Yep. What does that say?
That mentioned that you know, one of the things I submitted was that for this project I said you know, if it was for a secondary cameraman that was on a part-time basis for like, you know, 1 to 2 weeks or something. I know the original description you put in there was full-time and also on a paid basis, but I'm somebody where, you know, it's a more intricate shot on a multi-camera setup. I'm somebody where I don't need to be paid. I'm just solely in it for
So you're auditioning now today just to get some experience as like a part-time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not interested in the full-time position.
Currently right now due to economical reasons.
We have your contact information then. If we ever are going to do an intricate shot, we'll hit you up. Cool, man.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. I have your info. We'll be in touch, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
And I'll just nice to meet you. All right. Thank you for, you know, creating a platform that we can be a part of.
No problem, man. I appreciate it. Keep it rigid.
Have a good night.
See you.
Are you driving back now?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's part of the dedication.
Drive safe.
Love it, man. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you.
I ain't got nothing to say. Go get another one, Swift.
Who's next?
That's everybody.
That's everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bad news. That's everybody. Everybody
Oh,
went.
that's
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, wow. I didn't expect
All
that.
right. Cool.
Yeah.
So
So.
we had 10.
Let's back on up
That's a
then.
good number. Sweet.
I'm gonna drink this water.
What do you think? We got three doozies?
Yeah.
Homeboy left us a folder so we can put all this shit in. You got some water too?
What?
So if we're done.
Yeah. About that.
What are you doing, man?
100% want to do my interview.
You got your own channel.
I put that to the side right now to commit to you, to commit to the brand of McJuggerNuggets.
Are you bullshitting right now? Is this a joke?
I'm 100% honest. You saw since I came in to when I first met you how committed I was to you just crashing my expensive drone and helping anytime you need it, making a quick little drive just to help you. I've helped Larry out before on short notices and sometimes like a week notice. Went right there and that.
All right, dude. If you actually want to do this, let me make sure this camera's lined up. Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is real.
Yeah, you may want to just zoom it in a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was kind of doing MCU, getting him close up.
Holy shit. All right. Give us your full name, age, where you live.
My name's Jeffrey Saxton Jr. from Fork River, New Jersey. I'm 21 years old. It's about an hour and a half, but with how I drive, I'm making it about an hour 15 some days.
And you'd be willing to drive whenever?
Yes, sir.
And do you currently work, go to school?
Currently work for my township's Department of Public Works.
Okay, and we know you have your own channel. What happens to your channel? Or two channels?
Swift UAV basically died out.
Okay.
And partially that's my fault, and another part is just with the whole YouTube issue. And then I felt it was time for me to just be myself, just be Jeff Saxton,
do daily grinding videos that people would enjoy, like my vlogs, and within about 2 weeks, I've grown 1,000 subs.
Would you be able to sort of let that go and fully
commit to you? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You already know our tricks for some of these questions. What value do you honestly think you could bring to the McJuggerNuggets team?
Value I could bring? First off, experience. That's something I have experience with working with you guys. On top of that, I have experience with film editing, acting all through my high school TV production class, which I would have to give a huge shout out to my teacher, Moamen. He taught me so much in a 4-year period on how to film, how to edit, and on top of that, one thing I feel like I could bring is a trusted person you could bring into your family.
What would your strengths and weaknesses be?
Strengths, probably is I never give up, really, in general. I've been through personally a lot, and I learned you just gotta remember to stay positive, which has always been one of my sayings, and just keep on going no matter what. A weakness, when something brings you down, it kind of brings me down, like failing my CDL test so far 3 times in a row, because I'm not like a mechanic. Mechanical, like vehicle stuff, it brings me down. It doesn't make me want to retake a test like that.
What is the hardest thing that you've ever had to do?
Hardest thing I've had to do? I've been through a lot. You've known some of the personal stuff I've told you guys before. But this one comes from a professional career. As you guys know, I'm a volunteer fireman. But before that, I was riding on my local emergency medical squad as a driver. It was July 4th going into July 5th, about 3 years ago, which I decided to ride from my 18th into my 19th birthday. We got hit out for a call for a pedestrian struck. And me being the driver, I told the officer, I said, hey, let's go. Got the other EMT, so we had 2 EMTs on board, and the guy that's the officer, I'm referring to him as the captain at the time. We get there, I see this cop car rolled over and a cop in it, so I'm like, oh, okay, maybe that's where it is. Then just seeing a guy about the same age as me lying lifeless in a street and going up to my captain at the time and asking him, what are we doing? Are we going to fly him out still? And making him make that call, watching him make the call saying he's gone, we can't do much anymore. And just seeing that and just talking about it, it still brings back the flashback of that night. And personally, I've never actually said this to anybody, but when I see the cop car still parked at the back of my job and I actually see the spot where the guy got hit, it brings back the flashbacks, and I honestly do think sometimes I have PTSD from that. Just that one call, and it's something a lot of emergency responders actually face, but we never really open up. And for me, that was actually probably the toughest thing. Like, I've lost my dad. I don't want the sympathy with that. Lost my dad at 8. My uncle committed suicide last year, and that was hard. My uncle that I would see every day. Finding my grandmother dead recently a few months ago, which you guys saw the Twitter video of my reaction after trying to do CPR and failing with that. Those are all obstacles, but just seeing somebody that you wish you could have done something, but you couldn't, really just takes a toll on you mentally.
So what would you be getting out of this job?
Out of this job? For me, it would further my camera career. As back when I was in high school doing camera work for my teachers, he would be the guy that called me 6 p.m. Hey, I need somebody to go to this high school soccer game just to get some B-roll tape of these guys. He really wants some tape. Yeah, I can do it. I'll go to the studio now and pick up a camera. And so I can feel this job would just add to my camera experience for the future, where one day I could go to Hollywood and work with my brother who's trying to get into Hollywood and actually produce a movie with him.
So what does this mean to you? What does any of this mean to you? Why would you drive an hour and a half every day?
Why would I drive an hour and a half?
Just to film videos, and what matters so much about it?
I told you this before, but your channel has helped me through a lot of struggles. And being able to do what helped me and be able to kind of do that to help others is what would make it worth the drive for me, knowing, hey, this scene, this video, even this camera shot may affect how somebody's been, and actually be like, okay, well, I'm not the only one going through that.
Last thing I would like to share. The audience, the people watching you right now, they don't like you. You know why they don't like you?
Because you ginger?
Nah, because you kiss ass. And you work really hard, and a lot of people don't. And a lot of people don't like that about you. I know a lot of people watching may think it's a little unfair that you get to audition and that you were actually already filming this whole entire competition. I think people also think that this is probably scripted. What do you have to say to that? Do you feel like you're just as equal as any of these people coming in? Do you think you're better than them?
Personally, I feel just as equal, and the reason is we're all here to try out for the next cameraman position. And being able to film this tonight was, I guess, my tryout. And if it's a shitty job, well then bye Felicia. And to the people that hate me, you know what? You may have your reasons, but at the end of the day, what good have you done that whole day? Did you stop on the side of the road to help somebody out? Did you help some lady carry her groceries out of the thing? You know what? It just all comes down to being a kind person. And yeah, I may kiss ass, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta take the ball scoffing and let him whoop your ass scoffing. And you gotta just do what you need to do to further yourself in a career. And so hate me, love me, you know what? Is it alright if I drop a quick F-bomb?
Go for it.
Personally, I say if you hate me, fuck off. If you love me, thank you for the support.
Cool, man. Appreciate you actually taking the time to audition, and we're gonna have you help us close off the video.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess we'll be in touch. You'll be just like everybody else, you know. I don't want you to think that just because you know you helped me out filming this.
No, I totally understand. You know what? Even if somebody else got it, good for them. But I'm always so willing just to help out at the end of the day, and that's just how I am.
Cool.
So I'll grab that camera to help you guys.
Cool, man. Yep, grab that. That's kind of actually exhausting. Yeah. I was telling him, I don't know if we got on video, but I was like, yo, if I had to do this every day for a living, I'd be a robot. I would have no care for anybody else.
Yeah, I could say.
I don't know, maybe
take care of it.
I don't know if anyone else is gonna use this room. I say let's leave it.
Leave it.
Yeah, leave your mark.
So we got maybe what? 4 actually good, decent people. What?
Hey, Jeff, what's up?
Hey, Bob.
So where's the crowd?
What are you doing here?
Come to see what's going on.
We just got done.
to see a crowd.
Well, there was. We finished. It was only 6 to 9:30.
So you actually had people show up?
Yeah. Some were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say that.
Well, yeah.
We had some questionable ones.
There were a couple ones that were good though.
So were you honest with them?
What do you mean? I didn't tell them what this actual series is about.
Didn't you tell them about, pay and things like that? It's not doing that well for you, and it may not be.
Is that why you're here?
No, I just wanted to see what's going on. I just wanted to see actually if you were really doing this or not.
Yes, I'm really doing it.
Some of them were like they're work for free.
Yeah, and
Not that we want.
I can afford to pay it because there's still views are going to be coming back up. I mean, hell, probably.
You had them say that they would work for free.
No, I asked a legitimate question because some of these kids, it's something they love to do. It's a passion, so they're suddenly comfortable doing it for.
2 cameramen that had passion at the beginning, and then see what happened there, right?
I mean, wouldn't if you love to do something, wouldn't you do it for less? And if you it's a competition of like 20.
Less, but I wouldn't sit
Did
there
you come all this
free.
way just to fucking?
No, I wanted to see if it actually was going down and see if it was actually going to happen.
And we got another full day of it, so this is on Monday.
How long is it?
If you want to come out, if you want to be a panel, I didn't think you wanted to be a judge. That's why I don't
I'll be
Larry.
around Monday.
Is that why? Because I don't Larry be a judge, and not you?
No, I don't. That's fine with you. If you want to use Uncle Larry, that's fine. But I won't be around Monday.
Okay.
I just wanted to come out and see if it actually was going to happen, and see if actually anybody showed up.
I think it had a lot of promise, really. I mean, there were at least 11. There was 11 people.
Swift, even just Swift audition, he was doing pretty good.
You guys suckered in, Swift?
Yeah, I feel like it's a great opportunity personally for me.
Yeah.
Don't you have like a 2-hour ride?
Hour and a half, but I can make it like an hour and 10 with how I drive.
Yeah, I thought you did pretty
Did you
good.
say you were going to do it for free too?
No.
No, I would actually pay him And the whole point is, see, even if it was Swift or any other of these guys that came out, we would come with passion and we'd get the channel back up, get more views to be able to make more money.
We better do something because you're not making anything now.
Well, I'm not doing anything now talking to you. I need to get back and edit this shit so I can make more revenue. And then, you know, we'll see. Yeah, if you can take this. You can help. I mean, you got the truck?
You got two things. No,
the truck.
Car.
You really came all this way just to fucking...
Well, you told me about it, so I wanted to check it out and make sure.
All right. Swift, are you still filming?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're gonna close off the video. Thank you guys so much.
I'll see you back at the house.
I see Jeff.
From all the judges here, Simon Cow, Paula Abdul with the luscious locks, and Randy, yo. I think that's all we would say. Thanks to Swift for filming. If you guys liked any of these specific, any guys, even if you like the part-time guy, or you like the the guy with the whole family, feel free to let me know in the comments, because you guys do influence my decision making, because ultimately, as whoever I want doesn't matter as much, because you guys are the ones watching it. You guys, I want someone you guys love too. So don't forget to subscribe for more content. Twitter and Instagram links in the description. Did he really did you text him or something?
What?
I didn't text.
Dad, I didn't even know he knew that this was, I told him about the auditions. I didn't know he knew the location and shit.
Maybe he was just driving by and he just...
I don't know. I don't know what he does.
Right across the street.
Oh, it is?
Judges, hope to see you guys Monday. I don't know when this video is coming out. Super pumped to see more auditions. I'm kind of fried. What?
So maybe we'll get somebody good Monday.
Have these motherfuckers like 3 hours away.
Yeah, I hope we get some closer people.
No, I completely agree, guys. You now know what I want. Looking to see you guys in the future. Love you, Jays to death, and don't forget to keep it rigid. Get out of here. Okay.
Peace.
See you, Swift.
Oh, bye.
I feel like I'm carrying everything.
Can you hold this?